how we've done too many games together.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us here at Bell MTS Iceplex for the last final game number 10 between the host team, the Balmoral Hall Blazers, who are wearing their visitor greens, taking on the Ridley Tigers. I'm Theo Tutkaluk, alongside me, Donnie McIntyre providing the color. Great to have you there this morning. Get to some introductions in a sec, but the puck is dropped and the play is brought into the Ridley side of the half, into the neutral zone, into their zone. There's Elliott going cross ice to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple able to headman the puck to Henner. Two sets of twins on this Ridley Tiger team. One is from Europe, the Welke twins. We'll get to the two of them as the game progresses. Two very strong skaters. Ronnie, have you had a chance to check out this Ridley squad at all?
Yeah, here on Friday I was able to watch Ridley, and they're a fast-moving team, and the Welkies are a fantastic duo. You can really tell the chemistry between those two.
Here comes a loose puck in front, and a rebound shot, and there's a first shot and a goal for the Ridley Tigers. As what looked like Karina Willette was putting that puck over top of the glove for the Tigers. One shot on net, one goal. My apology, the sevens look like 11s. It was number 77, Brooklyn Clark, who was able to get that first tally on the backhand above the glove. In net for the Balmoral Hall Blazers is Anya Epp. Goalies have been splitting a lot of time here over the past 4 days. Yep, playing the first game, losing that one in a shootout, but it was still considered a tie, even though the shootout didn't exist. In net for the Ridley Tigers is Brooke Larange, who has had a fantastic game as well. Great gloves by both girls in net. Puck comes to the neutral zone where Clark is able to get it, send it in, and go for a change. Minute and a half gone already in this first period. Puck comes to the neutral zone, down into Ridley zone. We would like to let everybody know watching at home that we do not have a very good vantage point on the close wall, this corner in front of us here, but a bird's eye view for the rest of the game here at Bell MTS Iceplex. We'd like to thank our game sponsor this morning, Wentworth AG, for all their help and their support during this morning's game. Our first period sponsor is the Backwoods Boiler Boys, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor boilers. BackwoodsBoilerBoys.com. First couple minutes here in the game, Donnie, what have you seen so far?
It's been a fast-paced game for Ridley, just 52 seconds in, getting a goal on their first shot of the game. They've been looking good so far here, putting the pressure on the host Balmoral Hall Blazers.
Now, Balmoral is probably the longest break they've had in between games, almost 24 hours. Now we say that in jest because each team is playing 4 games in 72 hours. Balmoral playing Thursday, 2 on Friday, 1 on Saturday. 1 game each day, sorry. So they've been having a bit of a schedule help throughout the course of this weekend, but down 1-0 early as Culligan loses the puck to Gertson. Gertson working down low here with Zaharia. Zaharia, one of the players, sends it in deep. It'll be no icing as Ridley able to get the puck to the half wall to Penner. Penner skates it up to Welke, one of the Welke sisters. That is Louisa Welke, number 13. And that one gets dumped into the Blazers bench. No hand-eye coordination there, as it just hits the clunk, and nobody wanted to stop that one.
Yeah.
16:56 here left in the first. Face-off will come to the right of Epp. One there by the Tigers comes to the point to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple sends it back to the half wall. Welke takes a shot, goes wide. Elliott sends it down low, gets it in front of the slot, and no shots available for the Tigers. Elliott goes cross ice to Sweet Apple. The 4 and the 44 playing together for the Tigers this morning. Sweet Apple in front of her net, gets it across ice over to Penner. That one is Emma Penner. Her sister Avery wears the 8. Looks like we're going to get our first penalty against the Balmoral Hall Blazers. It'll be a hook or a trip call. Hooking is the call. Just to let everyone know, we have a two linesmen, no head official here this morning during this game, so we'll see if a third one joins us. So both linesmen will be calling offsides and penalties, so just to let everyone know at home. First power play here for the Tigers. Off the pads of Epp, it squirts to the side, and Balmoral is able to get it out of harm's way. Fulham gets the pass over. Giles back to Fulham. Fulham, a couple of circles, avoiding the pressure of the Blazers. Takes the shot, saved, made by Epp, and the face-off is corralled to the corner. Fulham gets checked there and loses the puck, and the Blazers are able to send it all the way down into no man's land, the corner that we can't get to, and we apologize. Giles holds it behind the net, skates up, makes a quick pass up to Roulette, and it gets sent back in by the Blazers. 1:04 left in the power play. Penner getting checked there by the Blazers. It's kept in by Gertzen. Gertzen whips it out in front of the slot. Comes back to the defenseman. Shot on, and the save there, and the quick whistle made as Larange is able to hold on to make the stop and the whistle.
Some great opportunities on the power play for Ridley at one end, but then coming down the other end, that's some real good chances for Balmoral Hall short-handed.
Welke and Gertzen taking the face-off here. Asham has it go through her legs. Ocean Asham. Forechecking. Culligan just unable to get that pass over to the other Welke's sister, number 23, Lily Welke. And it gets sent in. Barrington has to make retrieval of the pass below the goal line. She goes, sets it up. Welke takes it from her, skates to the middle of the ice, makes a pass up. Great headman pass at the blue line. Puck squirts to the slot. It's corralled there by Cockerell of the Blazers. Cockerell getting a little bit of help now from Thiessen. Cockerell and Thiessen batting along the boards deep down in Blazer territory, still killing it on the penalty kill. 5 seconds remaining. Elliott keeps it in to the half wall. It comes. Penner sends it in all the way below the goal line. Cockerell has it there. The penalty is finished. 0 for 1 on the power play, but it's still a 1-0 game with that quick strike by the Tigers. Puck comes in. Inside, outside move, shot just misses the far post by a couple inches. Larange keeping an eye on it there. It's kept in for a couple seconds here as Zaharia works the puck in deep. She has to go chase on it, and it gets sent below to Barrington. Barrington just gets it by Esposito up to Clark. Clark has it taken off her stick, the goal scorer. She has a battle on the boards. Esposito passes up to Zaharia. It gets deflected for a no icing call. Elliott looking to go across. She moves across the ice. A lot of room for her to skate. She was given that pass away by Balmoral instead of being challenged. Nonetheless, Balmoral has the puck below their own goal line. To the half wall it comes. Back to Elliott. Elliott has her shot deflected to the close boards here. where Balmoral is able to grab it and then take a slap shot down the ice, where we will have an icing call here. 13:02 left in the first period.
Ridley putting a lot of pressure here on Balmoral Hall to start this game. They got the quick one, and now about 7 minutes into this period, Ridley still at the advantage so far.
We're still seeing a bit of a broken play from Balmoral, trying to get back to their game plan. I think that'll be the most important thing for them, because Zach and Boots, both coaches, would love to see Balmoral play their game versus having to adapt to the Ridley Tigers program. This weekend, Balmoral able to get their first win against Thunder Bay, a 6-5 victory. Lots of goal scoring there. Another penalty here for a trip. This one will go against the Ridley Tigers, as it will be, I believe, Rachel Wing going off 2 minutes for tripping. Oh, my apologies, not Rachel, maybe Abby Russell. Regardless, it's a 2-minute power play for the Blazers, first one of the morning. Let's see if they can tie this game up quickly at 1 apiece. Puck is sent down all the way to Blazer territory. They'll have to go back and retrieve it and reset up their outlet pass and their breakout. Great job, stick to stick, coming out front. In front it is, and a shot just inside with Sandilands. In front it comes to Zahari. Zahari deflects it to the point. Back it goes to the point. DDD. Catchaway with the shot. Catchaway has a shot blocked. And down goes Esposito in front of the net. Set. And Catchaway playing the point. Zaharia on the high point, on the half wall. Sandilands just can't get a proper pass back to Zaharia. And he goes to Bissett. Bissett to Zaharia. Zaharia on the sidewall. Back to Bissett. Across the ice to Catchaway. Catchaway with the pass. Directed in front. And Sandilands just can't get it on net. Zaharia, skate to stick, comes onto the ice to Thiessen. Thiessen making a pass, goes across ice to Catchaway. Catchaway, Thiessen throws it to the corner where nobody has it, and it gets sent all the way down into the bench. And we'll have a face-off, I believe, as they feel it was deflected off a Blazer. It'll be down into the neutral zone with 42 seconds left on the power play.
A few good opportunities for the Blazers there, but it just doesn't seem like they're getting the shot they want here on the power play.
A couple of shot attempts, just nothing getting through to Brooke Larange, who hasn't made a save yet on this power play. Puck down below Elliott, checks Ocean Asham off the puck, comes across to the D. Cockrell to Gertson. Gertson back to Cockrell, has the shot, and it's gloved there by the netminder. Very tried and true with their glove hand.
Yeah, very good glove save there on the power play, and having a good game to start so far for Larange.
Sikharova playing up front with Asham and Gertson. This line is very tall, very big, and able to use the body well. Hopefully get a screen on the goaltender, because she's been able to see everything she's saved so far. Shot on, deflected, and it comes down and it's loose. But it's a quick whistle before Asham can get to the rebound. We'll have another face-off 5 seconds later from the left side yet again.
Bit of an awkward deflection on that one, but Larange able to make the save.
Considering how early it is this morning, a lot of fans showing up to this one. Good to see that here. And we'd like to thank everyone on ASTV for joining us for this matchup, this final game, number 10, between the Blazers and the Tigers. Theo Tutkalek alongside Donnie McIntyre. Clark able to get the puck up. Headman pass, but it'll be out of the reach. And it'll be an icing call just as Abby Russell was getting out of the penalty box. So we'll have a face-off again down to the right this time of Brooke Larange with 10:38 left to go in this opening frame.
So a few opportunities on that power play for Balmoral Hall, but again, it just didn't seem like they could get the shot that they wanted. A few good opportunities off some deflections, but unfortunately nothing.
Welke losing that face-off. It gets gloved down there by Colligan. Colligan and Sandilands working with the puck. She's able to get it out Welke gathering some speed, goes inside out, shot, save made by the blocker of Epp, and the rebound gets steered aside. Puck is now into the neutral zone as the Tigers have to retrieve. They get a pass off the boards, a couple passes off the boards over to the Balmoral Hall defense. They're looking to go D to D as they do. Gets it up to the blue line, and just out of the play comes the Blazers. Abigail Roberts able to get it to the neutral zone. Quick bump there. No call on it whatsoever. Shot. Save made by Epp. Rebound was there, and it gets cleared aside by the Blazers. Puck comes up in the air, and it goes past Barrington, and she retrieves it into her own end. Goes behind her net here up to Clark. Clark's able to get it up into the neutral zone where she has it for Zulem. She gets checked there by Zaharia gets it back to the point, and that puck is stopped by Fulham. Gets checked there by Zaharia with the shot right off the mask. A little bit of a bell ringer, but stays out of the net for Larange. Asham drops it to the Thiessen, but it comes out to the neutral zone. They have to come up with plan B. We have a delayed penalty for the Tigers yet again, and we'll see who gets called on the slash. 2-minute slashing call here against the Ridley Tigers. Happened in the neutral zone there, right, Donnie?
Yeah, it looked that way, and this will be another big power play opportunity here. Balmoral Hall will look to even this game up with just over 9 minutes to go here in the first.
Catherine Fulham got sent off. 2 minutes for slashing here. 9:04 in the first period as the puck comes down into Tiger territory. They turn and burn and send it 200 feet down the ice. Right on Epp, who has to steer it aside. 0 for 1 on the power play so far for the Balmoral Hall Blazers. They look to try to enter the zone as soon as possible. Gets quickly intercepted there by Penner. She sends it back into the net behind the goal of Balmoral. Outlet pass to the neutral zone. Able to get some speed is Sikorova. Sikorova gets checked. Gertson keeps the puck in off the half wall. Gets it to the point. Back to Gertson. Gertson with the shot. It gets deflected up in the air. Rebound is there. And quick whistle again. High sticking is the call as the puck was touched with a high stick. The face-off will come outside the Tiger zone.
A bit of an awkward bounce there on that shot, but it was deflected with the high stick, so get a face-off once again.
Looks like we have Gertson, Crayenville playing the wings for the Blazers. It goes D to D right through Cockrell's legs. And there's Welke grabbing the loose puck. She gets checked and pinned off the boards. Gertson grabs the loose puck, starts to grab some momentum and skate through her zone into the neutral zone. She comes. Quick moves with the hands. Great shot. And the scouting report says keep shooting to the glove. However, the glove hand of Brooke Larange has been simply spectacular all weekend.
Multiple glove saves just in this game alone to start. But yeah, she's had a fantastic weekend with that glove, and a great weekend overall. And Balmoral Hall having trouble finding their way past Larange to start.
Face-off is drawn. Sandyland gets it to the point. It's kept in there by Thiessen. Thiessen goes rink wide to Cockrell. Cockrell back to Thiessen, but just unable to get to it. As it's a bit in front of her. Zaharia gets the loose puck on the sidewall. Back to Thiessen. Thiessen to Zaharia. Zaharia moves into the front. One hand on the stick, just unable to get the shot off. And it's checked, but kept in there by Thiessen. Zaharia with the puck in the slot. And sticks to pass it, and Esposito just unable to get a stick on it. It goes down low to Sandilands. Sandilands to Zaharia. Zaharia up to Cockrell. Cockrell back to Zaharia. She's got lots of room to move in. Takes the shot, hits a couple bodies in front, and then it gets cleared down the ice. That'll about do it for the power play. 0 for 2 thus far for the Blazers. A couple of shots. Equal saves with the glove for Brooke Larange. You almost want to expect the Blazers to shoot the puck low now and look to try to get some rebounds, but they're just unable to get that shot down. And Larange is able to use the glove and hold on to a lot of them.
Yeah, that's what I would expect. Start getting some shots low towards the pads. Hope for some rebounds, because right now Loranger has the glove side locked up.
She's also very good squaring up with the shooter, and by doing so she's able to use that glove to her advantage. You have to try to change the direction of the puck so that maybe some of that net becomes available on that misdirection. Needless to say, Balmoral is getting pinned in here by the Tigers. In front, and it comes right in the slot. The puck is loose, and the Blazer defense is able to grab it and move it to the blue line, but not further. It gets sent all the way in to the far side, just out of the reach of Roberts. Back in the zone it comes. Tigers to Welke. Welke to Welke. Sisters, a couple of passes, and the puck goes below the goal line behind Epp. To the sidewall it comes to Welke. Welke across to Penner. Penner at the top of the key. Takes a shot. Save made by Epp, and the rebound is cleared. Balmoral is able to get it into the zone. That is Sandilands working hard as the forecheck. She gets taken out by the Tigers forwards. Penner and Penner able to get the puck out, but it'll be deflected through the skates of a Balmoral Hall Blazer. That'll be no icing on the call. 5:23 left in the first period here. Again, I'd like to thank our game day sponsor this fine morning, Wentworth AG, for all their help, and Backwoods Boiler Boys for this first period action between the Balmoral Hall Blazers and the Ridley Tigers. 5 minutes left. 8-7 are the shots in favor of Balmoral. Starting to see teams get into their game plan. Shots in front of the net imperative, but getting to those rebounds even more so important. Face-off is won by Ridley. Shot from the point goes wide of Epp. Bissette's able to grab it there on the wall behind the net. It comes loose out in front into the slot. Right by the defenseman it goes, and all the way down the ice. No icing as Loranger comes out to pick up the puck and give it to her defenseman. Giles sends it up to Clark. Clark gets it to Fulham in between her skates. Chance for Balmoral with the shot. A low shot, and it goes off the pad, but it was quickly held there as Gertson gets it off the left pad, and Loranger makes the save. That was the first low shot we saw for the Blazers. They were able to get in tight and get a shot off and have a chance for a rebound.
First low shot, and there was a little bit of trouble for Loranger on that one. As for a second it looked like she wasn't sure exactly where the puck was.
Elliott gets the puck up to Roulette. Roulette up to Wing. Wing goes inside out over to Roulette. Roulette gets the shot off, but it goes wide on Epp. And I see a player down on the ice. Looks like one of the Balmoral Hall Blazers who was challenging that shooter in tights. Don't know which number that was. I think it might have been Sandilands coming on the back check. She's able to get off on her own will to skate to the bench. It's a good sign to see to any player that has a partial injury during a game. Face-off will be down low to the left of Epp, the Blazer goaltender who has faced 7 shots, making 6 saves. Through the neutral zone, the puck comes. Sweet Apple has to retrieve it. Throws it high off the glass. There'll be an icing here as it was out of the reach of Catchaway. Sage Catchaway unable to get to that loose puck. Face-off will come to the right here of Brooke Loranger. Pace is kind of slowed down here a bit, Donnie.
Yeah, a fast start in the first 5 minutes or so, but teams are starting to settle in a bit here, and it's definitely slowed down.
Elliott gets it up to Welke. Welke looking for some open ice, finds Penner on the close boards. Penner comes inside out. Epp's able to steer that shot aside to the far wall. It is down to the defenseman. Shot from the point deflected. Looking to spring Zaharia, just unable to get it past the defenseman, was Esposito. Below the goal line it goes. Welke circling with the puck. Gets it back to Elliott. Elliott looking to the half wall. And that pass gets deflected again by the Blazers as they give it possession, dump it in and go for a change. 3:30 here left in the first period. Elliott looking for some pass room, finds Sweet Apple, her defense partner. Sweet Apple's able to get through 1, 2, but not 3 defenders as she gets stick-checked right at center ice. Sweet Apple takes a second chance at it. Her pass unsuccessful and gets taken out there by the Blazers. To the blue line it comes. Here comes a partial break for Cockrell with the shot, and the save is made. The puck does go into the net, but the whistle was blown as several players were crashing into the net. Cockrell, who normally plays defense, took the forward spot there, and with her speed was able to get a bit of separation. The whistle does go before the puck does cross the goal line, so we got a face-off to the left of the netminder.
Yeah, a great burst of speed there to kind of get on her own there down the slot, but a nice save and then a little bit of a crash into the goalie.
Getting a bit of an explanation as to why that goal wasn't called. Clearly the whistle went way before that puck was in net, so face-off is won by the Tigers, gets sent all the way down. Cockrell gives chase, gets it on the half wall here. Catch a bit of that action as it comes out. Culligan squirts out with the puck, but it gets sent back into that scrum where we'll get a face-off as the puck is under a couple of bodies. Clark, Fulham, Barrington on the ice here for the Tigers. Face-off is won, but it's kept out, just got out now by the Tigers. Brexton over to Clark, who has the only goal so far this morning. Unable to get it to her stick. Comes out in front. Yeah, makes the save and steers it to the side. Ridley able to grab the loose puck out of the corner. Goes to the D-man Barrington. Barrington with the shot. High and wide on the net. Shot again from the point. It goes wide on the short side. Goes to the far wall now into the corner, where we have the Tigers holding on to it. Getting it back to Barrington once more. Back to the half wall. Tries to go across, but the pass gets deflected. And the Blazers are able to get into the neutral zone. Craneville sending it in deep to this Clark. Clark goes off the boards up to Culligan. Culligan sends it in. No icing will be the call. Quick turn for the Blazers as they move the puck up as fast as they can through the neutral zone. 1:40 left here in the opening frame. 1-0 is the score on an early tally by number 77, Brooklyn Clark, as she got the first goal in the first minute of this hockey game. Eric Ocean Asham trying to get it by, just unable to get it through the skates of the Tiger defenseman. And the Tigers are offside here with 84 seconds left here in the first period. Last bit of hockey before we get a bit of a break. Your thoughts on what you've seen in the first period so far?
It's off to a hot start and then a bit slower. The Blazers seem to be having trouble getting going on their entries into the zone, which I think is causing a bit of trouble, but great defensive play by Ridley to make sure that they're making it tough on Balmoral.
Ridley able to get the puck up to Ouellette. Ouellette gets it to the neutral zone and it gets dumped back in by the Blazers. Giles on the left side of the net makes a quick pass up to the blue line where it gets just out of the zone. The Blazers are caught there one-on-one and it gets dumped in by the Tigers and they go for fresh tires. 44 left here in the first period. Zaharia with the puck, she dumps it in, gets it to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple makes a nifty little move with her stick, able to get it up. No icing will be the call. It was deflected in by the Tigers. D to D behind the boards. It gets intercepted there by the Tigers. Shot out in front. Epp has it in the slot and it gets cleared away by Zaharia. 2-on-2 come the Blazers. Sandilands makes a nifty move with the shot and the save is held there by Larange as Esposito and Zaharia are waiting for a loose puck, but nonetheless still able to get to it first was the netminder. 12 and a half seconds left to go here. 11-7 of the shots in favor of Balmoral. Chance for 1 or 2 more tries here against the Tiger netminder. Face-off is won by the Tigers. Sweet Apple gets it up to the sidewall. It gets dumped into the neutral zone where Thiessen has it. Thiessen dumps it in over to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple just holds on to the puck, and we get to the end of the first period with the score 1-0 on Amateur Sports TV. We'll be right back with second period action. You have to highlight their name and then the 3 dots, you block it like that, I think. Yeah, I think you can. Puck down deep into the zone. Epp to the left of Epp. Ocean Asham methodically moves it through the zone, gets checked there at the ringette line. Puck is kept in. Quick turn and burn. Sandylands gets to the blue line. Shot deflected there by Asham. And it gets sent across to Aiden Roberts. Aiden Roberts looking to headman the puck just out of the reach behind Ocean Asham. And it's sent across ice to the Tigers. Catchaway has to retrieve it. Looks across to Bissett. Bissett looks up the ice. And she just dumps it into the neutral zone. Past the defenseman, Giles. Skates onto the puck quickly as Bissett. Bissett out muscles around the boards into the front of the net to the slot. And the shot is taken wide to the short side. Back comes Bissett, the defenseman. Quick turnaround, Cockrell, able to get the puck to the blue line and none further. Off the far boards, Bissett there has the puck, and she dumps it in deep as Zaharia takes in and goes to pressure to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple over to Elliott. Elliott gets it up the half wall. Ridley's able to get a couple of passes together, get it to the blue line, none further, and it's kept in there by Zaharia. Cockrell moves up and checks Welke, who is having the puck taken away from her there, and it gets sent back in. Loose puck in front. A battle ensues just to the left of Laranger, and the puck is behind the goal line. No shot there by the Blazers as they have to turn around and make a large pass there. Great job across the ice. Shot deflected by the blocker of Laranger to the far wall. Couple of battles there, players involved there. Puck squirts loose, comes to neutral zone for the Tigers. Check there, and up front comes the puck to Zikharova. Zikharova just out of the reach of her. A lot of broken passes, a lot of passes here. Donnie, a lot of lanes being taken out by sticks and bodies.
Yeah, not a lot of scoring opportunities to start this period as both defenses have been playing very well to start this period.
Not a lot of open shooting, and there's a delayed offside as one player went offside, touched up. The other player went offside, didn't have time to touch up. So I'll have a face-off just in the neutral zone here. 16:22 left here in the second frame. Again, like to thank Lepke Auto Sales and Steinbach for today's period sponsor. See Vince and the boys today. Probably tomorrow. I don't know if they're open on Sunday. They'll be there for your next new vehicle. Puck comes below, right to the side of Epp. Comes out in front. Puck is loose. Couple of jams and whacks at it. But Anya Epp is equal to the test, staying strong against that post. We'll face off to the left. Puck is down low to Xander. Tessa Xander gets it down, deflected off a Tiger. And all the way down into Tiger territory where they have to chase it. Balmoral putting on pressure along the walls. It's kept in there by Gertson. Gertson has it taken from her. It's kept in as well by Thiessen. Thiessen with the shot, a long shot, and it's held for the whistle by Brooke Laranger yet again. Able to see that shot from 60 feet away. It's an easy save.
Yeah, didn't really have any bodies in front to make that one hard on her. It's Balmoral Hall, 14 shots to Ridley's 7 so far, but Ridley's still up 1-0.
Face-off will be to the right of Brooke Laranger, and smothered in the middle of that circle. Comes out in front, right to the slot. Ridley's able to take it into the neutral zone now. Here comes Welke. Welke just angled out by Bissett the right way, just well enough to the far corner it goes, and it gets squirted out to the blue line, and it's kept in there by Ridley for a second. But here comes Gertson. Gertson lead pass into the shin pads of the defender, and then sent back in. Trying to get some ozone possession time here are the Blazers. All the shots, just unable to get some scoring opportunities. It comes out into the slot. Back to the point it goes to Bissett. Bissett can't keep it in and has to move back all the way into the neutral zone. Ridley's able to get the puck into the zone. A shot, save made by Epp. And it's held there, even though there is no Ridley Tiger within 45 feet of that one. We'll get a stoppage of play. 14:42 as Bissett took a little bit of a bump right in front of her bench there 10 seconds ago. She looks okay and she was able to get up.
Becoming a bit of a physical game here. Last game of the weekend, so maybe tension's going to start boiling over.
Some tempers may boil. Grexton loses the puck there to Sandilands. Granville gets tripped up by the blue line, loses the puck there as well. Fulham gets it down to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple turns quick, finds a long lead pass to the far wall. Great pass. Out comes the partial break. She waits. Epp just gets enough of the toe on it against Fulham, who was stretching out. Both players, great extra effort to get to the far post. Epp just equal to the task. Cockrell loses the puck at the ringette line to Fulham. Fulham keeps it in, goes down deep here to the corner. Catch away, gets the loose puck up to Sikorova. Sikorova gets it up to Gertson. Shot, great pad save, quick right pad save by Larange. Long lead pass yet again. We're seeing the long passes by both teams now, trying to stretch things out.
Both teams just trying to catch the other one sleeping so far, it seems like.
Abigail Roberts putting a chase on the far boards to the far wall. Comes in front, shot there, rebound, and Larange sits tall and can take up a lot of that net with that frame that's quite large. And we have an icing call here with 13:19 left in the second period. Larange being tested now to the lower part of the nets. She's able to steer those second chances aside.
She's still able to keep her crease tight as she has seen 15 shots so far, but still no goals allowed here. Having a great game so far.
Gertson on the face-off for the Blazers, just to the right of Larange. She loses the draw down to Tigers' corner. Behind the goal line it goes. Wraparound chance, slot in front, and no shot is there. D-to-D go the Blazers. Cockrell, quick turn, another quick turn, finds a pass down low. It gets deflected off, a skate to Welke. Welke's able to get it. Return pass off the boards. Welke gathering a bit of steam over Thiessen. Thiessen and Welke. Shot deflected, and Gertson, a great job getting that rebound out of the way up to Abigail Roberts. Just couldn't find Ocean Asham as she had a lot of room in front of her for a breakaway. She does, however, get the puck below the goal line. A couple of battles ensuing below the goal line there between Asham and the defenders. It squirts to the far boards, where it's at the far boards. And the Tigers are able to get it through the neutral zone. 12:20 left here in the second. Asham, quick turn off the shin pads, gets sent down low. Where the Blazers have control, they go below the goal line looking for a feeding line. They get the pass back to the point. It comes to Bissett. Bissett to the half wall. Gertson, Zaharia. Zaharia have the puck down low. Now a bit of a pinching along the boards. We get a delayed penalty call here, it looks like. And the whistle will be drawn, and we'll have a high sticking call against the Blazers. We'll see which one is the guilty culprit as they go to the penalty box. The call has been made. It looks like it'll actually be a penalty against the Tigers, as it is number 6, Emma Penner. 13, Louisa Welke, getting sent off for 2 minutes or less. Another power play here for the Blazers as they look to tie this game up. 15 shots thus far, but Larange's been at every single shot and handled them quite easily. Puck goes down low below the goal line, looking to set it up along the wall. Moving up to Bissett. Bissett at the blue line, goes cross ice to to Young. Back to the point, the shot. It goes off a shin pad, and just out of the neutral zone it goes, and they have to retrieve it there. Delayed offside is the call, and we'll get a touch up inside the blue and a face-off on the dot outside. 1:28 left here in the second period. 11:22, almost halfway through this game, Donnie. The Blazers need more inside mud puddle time. right in front of the net. They got to get the puck.
Yeah, they haven't gotten the chances that they want so far. It seems like they've been getting the shots on goal, but none of them have been really good scoring chances, in my opinion. And this power play is a huge one for Balmoral Hall to try to even this game up before the halfway mark.
Comes out behind Thiessen. Quickly has to retrieve it and move fast as she had a player, Dirtson, right on her. And then she had her legs taken out from underneath her. She is slow to get up a little bit worried, worse for wear, is number 19, Thiessen. Rebecca Thiessen able to stay on the ice here as Balmoral gets it in. Cockrell on the D side gets it to the half wall. It's kept there at the half wall and it's smothered. A couple of players battling for it. It squirts out. Thiessen gets the pass on the shot and a glove save yet again by Loranger with 31 seconds left on the power play here. Not a bad shot, but still no rebound as the glove was just gobbling everything up.
Yeah, still not the rebound that you're looking for. Loranger's having a great game. She is making sure that Balmoral Hall doesn't get any second chances here, stopping all 16 shots that she's seen thus far.
They've tried the low shot, they've tried the glove shot, they've tried the blocker shot. They haven't tried the screen shot much. There is the shot from the point, and that's deflected before it gets to the net. Down low it goes. 20 left on the power play as it gets cleared down all the way down to the left of Epp. Thiessen has to be quick to the play. She's able to get first to the loose puck. Pass off the skate, comes up to Ocean Asham. Ocean Asham using her speed wide, puts the brakes on real quick, goes off the sidewall. Back to Asham down low, the penalty's over. Asham makes a quick move inside. Tries to get a shot off, but your stick is pressed down by the Tigers as they move out. Here comes Welke with the shot off the skate. The rebound is there. Epp gets knocked down and it gets sent down into the Tigers bench. And we will have a whistle there. So another blank on the power play for the Blazers. Just two shots on net during that 2-minute span. Now the play comes back into their end and they have to be cautious because Ridley here is looking to get on the board here a second time.
Ridley is feeling good after that penalty kill, so you've got to hope that Ridley has not got the momentum. If you're Balmoral Hall, you want to keep playing your game and continue to play good defense like they have been.
Catchaway gets it up to Cranville. Cranville lets it get past her. Giles lets it go by her as well as Penner grabs the loose puck down in Ridley territory. Catchaway gets it. Can't get it past the forechecking Ridley College player. Now comes down. Gertson with the shot. Just wide of the net. As the goaltender Loranger squares up to the play yet again. Able to get past one defender but not two are the Tigers. Tigers look to stay on the close wall here. The Welke has a bit of an issue getting it past the red line. The other Welke has an issue getting it past the red line as well. Trying to get the sticks loose and the pucks loose is Cranville. Chelsea Cranville battling with the two Welke sisters along the boards. Puck gets sent in deep. Around the net comes Bissett. Bissett makes the pass up to Cranville, just gets jumped over a stick. No icing will be the call. Just enough masse on it to keep it on this side of the red line. Puck to the sidewall, kept in by the Blazers. It gets deflected there as Bissett was trying to sneak in. She turns around, throws it back into the zone, but it's quickly turned around there by the Tigers. And onside still is the call. Fulham gets to the middle of the ice, looking for a shooting lane, can't find it, carries it to the far boards here. In front it comes, great rebound off the side wall. Cockrell gets the rebound out. Elliott challenges her. It's still kept in by Brexton. Brexton working hard down low, is able to hold on to the puck. Brexton turns, keeps it in her skates, pushes away. Willem gets it. We have a bit of a delayed call here. Couple of extra shoves and pushes. It'll just be the one call against the Blazers for head contact. We don't know which player is being called yet. It might be number 3 in Jenna Cockerell. Her and Abby Gregston were kind of doing some fencing, some pushing, some shoving.
This game continues to be very physical. You see it a little bit behind the play, a little bit of shots taken, and this time a penalty is handed out.
So Cockerell goes off for 2 minutes or less here, down 1-0. Be a power play for the Tigers here, set up to the right of Epp, who has faced a lot of different shots, but most importantly, there have been misdirection shots deflected before they get to her net.
Yeah, and a big opportunity here for Ridley to try to get a 2-goal lead here with a power play.
Working the upper umbrella, Welke up top, gets it to the sidewall, up to the defenseman, down low it comes to Welke. Both Welke twins working this close wall to the point to the defenseman. It gets deflected off the back of Welke. It's still in. Yako can't get the puck out, and it's still kept in the zone. Gertson can't get it out either, and Ridley maintains possession. Shot on Epp, she steers it aside. Thiessen gets the loose puck up to Yako. Yako up to the point. Sweetapple. Sweetapple goes right across to Penner. Penner with the shot goes over top of the net. Welke's able to grab the rebound off the boards. Scoots up the half wall up to Sweetapple. Sweetapple back to Welke. Welke over to Sweetapple with the one-timer of the shot, and it goes wide and it goes right through the crease, and Welke just can't find the back of the net. She had a little more time than she thought, but just could not find the gaping net to make it a 2-0 game. Welke's able to grab it off. Sweetapple in front, off the side of the net, and it goes wide. Yep, came out the challenge there. Welke to Welke. Shot on, the save made by the blocker. Thiessen gets to the loose puck. She's able to get it off the boards and out of harm's way. A great series of events by the Tigers. Just could not find the net was Welke when she got the rebound. Back come the Tigers quickly. Shot off the crossbar and out of harm's way. Fulham just caught the wrong side of that crossbar. 8 seconds left on the power play. 3 really good chances. Clark again trying to go high, but off the glass and around the boards it goes. Deflects off, Bassett skate to the close boards here. The penalty is over. Fulham looks cross ice, gets the pass off the post. Another shot, and it goes wide. Epp was right out of the net there completely. Here comes Zaharia on a breakaway with the shot, the save, the rebound, the save again made by Florangé. End-to-end action here as the power play finishes. The Blazers kept a player way down on the other blue line, and that proved dividends. However, Epp will be having to kiss a couple of crossbars and a goalpost, and the puck gets shot into the bench as there was a couple of changes made there by the Tigers. What can you say about the luck that Annie Epp is having so far in the last 2 minutes?
Well, that was a very good power play for Ridley, but luckily for Epp, just some posts, some crossbars. Ridley had a great forecheck on that power play to keep the pressure, but then Balmoral Hall gets a lucky bounce, a breakaway, and a great save at the other end.
Yeah, Sweetapple had some shots. Welke sisters had some shots. A couple of rebounds. Gregson was in there. Just could not find the back of the net. Still remains 1-0 here. 4:48 left in the second frame. Levander gets it across the blue line, but none further. Roulette keeps it into the blue line. It goes. Shot from the point deflected by the skate of Thiessen. Roberts, long lead pass up to the Balmoral Hall forward. Ocean Asham, I believe it was. Puck gets trapped against the far boards there along the half wall. Squirts to Thiessen with the shot. And yet again, that glove proves dividends for Brooke Larangier. She makes a save.
Yeah, another big glove save, and still more physicality, especially along the boards there on the fight for the puck.
discussion between the officials and the coaches of the Balmoral Blazers here as we wait to see the face-off to the right of Larange. 19-11 are the shots. 1-0 is our score, still live at Bell MTS Iceplex. We'd like to thank everyone for watching on Amateur Sports TV, your source for amateur sports. We'll finish off this period and get a break between the second and third as we get a flood. A little bit chillier in this rink compared to the other three, I must say. But we're glad you're staying warm at home, watching wherever you are around the world on all our social media feeds. Puck is sent to the blue line and not out. Jenna Cockrell able to keep it in for a split second. It's still in there as the puck is below her body. We'll get a face-off now just to the outside of the blue line. 3:50 left here in the second period. Strong play by both teams here, Donnie.
Yeah, it's been a pretty even matchup. Ridley got off to the hot start with a goal in the first 52 seconds of the first period, but ever since it's been a back and forth affair.
That has been the only tally thus far, the only thing that changes or differs between these two teams battling out here. The final game in the Junior Women's Hockey League Showcase here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Puck comes to the neutral zone and it gets sent back in by Zander. Below the goal line it is for the Tigers. Kept in by Cockrell. Zakharova helping out there along the boards as well. The Tigers able to grab the loose puck and calmly take up below the goal line. Long pass, gets by a couple of skates and into the neutral zone. Here comes Penner. Penner being worked on with Bissett. Bissett has to be quick as she's getting challenged there. Gets the puck up to Zakharova. Zakharova up the wall to Gertzen. Gertzen sends it to the middle of the ice, but there isn't anybody there in a Blazer uniform. And it gets brought back in by the Tigers. Roulette with the drop pass. Fulham gets the pass again to Clark. Clark gets the rebound and the wraparound, but unable to get it by. This will not have enough for icing. Draw weight, if you will. Haven't used that phrase yet today. Just enough weight to keep it off of icing. Here comes Fulham. She gets checked in the middle of the ice. Zaharia unable to get the puck out of the zone. It gets sent all the way around to Yackel. Yackel up the boards. It goes to the blue line. They go D to D. Barrington looking for the pass. Elects to pass it to the far side to nobody. Gets it up to Fulham. Fulham back to Barrington. Barrington with the shot deflected. And it goes to the side of Epp. Zaharia was thinking of throwing it down the ice instead. Passes to Esposito. Esposito loses the puck right at the blue line. Thiessen following up, able to dump it in. 1:50 left in the second period. 20-11 are your shots in favor of the Blazers. Balmoral with control of the puck along the far wall at the half wall. The Tigers take it away. Look to set up a long pass to the side wall again here, but it stays in. That was Thiessen dumping it in deep for the Blazers. With it now are the Tigers going below the goal line. They head the puck up, losing it in their skates, and a quick shot on the deflection, and a save again with the glove by Brooke Larange.
That glove is still being troublesome for Balmoral Hall as Larange has been able to make every save with that glove.
See, if you're watching at home, it sounds like the glove is 6 feet by 4 feet long. It just gobbles up everything. It's got a magnet inside the twine, perhaps.
Sure does. 21 shots faced and still hasn't allowed anything yet.
Set gets the shot, deflected outside Zakharova. Passes it back to Bissett. She's able to keep it in. But here come the Tigers. A couple of quick passes to the neutral zone. Clark has it taken away by Bissett right in the slot area. Comes into the front. Penner squirts it to Epp, and Epp covers it up before we get any more whacks at it. And we'll have a face-off to the left. Blazers a little bit worrisome over the extra whacking attacks that the Tigers are pursuing after the whistle, or just before the whistle is blown.
Yeah, Blazers making sure that the Tigers aren't taking any extra jabs at their goalie here, making sure that doesn't get the puck loose at all.
Face-off is won by the Tigers. To the half wall it goes. It wants to be sent back in. Just unable to do so. High stick there, not called against Sikharova. Penner grabs the loose puck, gets it up to Welke, the winger. Taken down there, and a penalty will be called. As a little more body was taken there by number 3, Jenna Cockerell. And she will be called for her second penalty of the game. Oh, scratch that. They're going to call the high stick instead on number 20, Carolina Sikharova. Could have called either one, I guess, there. They elected to go with the high stick.
Yeah, definitely could have been either of the calls, but this physical game's starting to get a bit choppier as it goes on, and last few seconds of this second period could be an interesting one with the Ridley power play.
Half a minute to go in the second period. Goes up to Sweetapple. Sweetapple to Elliott. Blocked there by Thiessen. Thiessen's able to get it out to the neutral zone, where Sweetapple has to turn and retrieve it. Throws it to Penner. Penner turns around. One more rush here for the Tigers before the period's out. Esposito, great job on the penalty kill. Able to dump it down, and that should about do it for this second period. There'll be about a minute and 30 seconds left on the power play for the Ridley College Tigers as we come back to the third period with the score 1-0 in favor of those Tigers. Brooklyn Clark with the only tally first minute of the game. We'll be right back with third period action here on Amateur Sports TV, your source for amateur sports. third period action here back at Bell MTS Iceplex, where the Ridley Tigers, not Cougars, different cats. They're in the white home jerseys. Have a 1-0 lead against the Balmoral Hall Blazers on an early goal by Brooklyn Clark. The current situation is a power play for the Tigers. Minute and 28 left in the third period here as it'll get started. On that power play, I'd like to thank Case Financial for this sponsorship of the third period. We're all set to go in the action. The puck is dropped. Penner quickly moves it in to the zone, gets a shot on the far side up, and it goes wide. Puck is shot all the way through the neutral zone, where two players have, both Elliott and Asham are giving chase. Penner is able to get to the loose puck and quickly get it through the neutral zone, just out of the reach of Welke. It gets sent to Penner. They have to wait for it to come, but they get the whistle for the offside. First 30 seconds, pretty quick thus far. Here in the third, fresh ice. There's a sense of better intensity, a sense of urge by both squads, because this next goal will prove to be pivotal, taking the lead or tying this game up even. Cockrell goes down low, puts the brakes on, turns it around on her own reverse. Puck is able to get to the blue line and none further, and now it gets sent all the way down. And Larange steers it to the corner. Sweet Apple moving the puck up by herself. Lots of open ice. She's going to take a shot here off the pad. The rebound's in front, and it squirts wide. Yep, unable to find that third shot, but thankfully it goes away from the net and harm's way. The puck does come outside the blue, and we'll have to wait for a touch-up on the offside. Sweet Apple sends it rink wide again, and that puck is deflected by Loon. The Tiger forward over to Fulham. Fulham carries the puck low. Penalty is now over. Sandylands quickly grabs the loose puck, gets on her horse, and she starts chasing it. Giles working down low against Sandylands. Fulham gets a little bit of help, gets it deflected off her stick, and Giles is able to get it out of the neutral zone. Back in the slot, it comes with a shot, save with the blocker. That was the first chance on the blocker that we've seen in some time. And the rebound was deflected wide here to the corner where we can't see. Roberts and Zahari are working down low. It comes off the piece, off the glass awkwardly. Brooklyn Clark's able to get it up to the blue line, but that's as far as she gets it. And Balmoral takes advantage, gets the puck, gets it into the neutral zone, deflected off of Roberts' stick. High off the boards it goes, and an icing call. 17:36. First couple of minutes pretty fast here, Mr. McIntyre.
Yeah, back and forth game to start this period. Chances for both sides. Some good chances on the power play and some good rebounds that just couldn't find the tape.
Puck is drawn to the Balmoral line, kept in, shot deflected, and it's quickly held there by Larange, as it got deflected there twice and held on. Beset with the shot. Gertson on the face-off loses it, goes down below to Culligan. Culligan sends it across, where Roulette and Barrington work on it. It gets into the feet of Gertson with the shot. The rebound is there, and it's kept under the stick, dragged to the glove, and the save again made by Larange.
Balmoral Hall putting a good amount of pressure here on Ridley after the penalty kill, and good start so far here for Balmoral Hall. They just need to try to find their way past Larange here.
Face off to the right of Larange again. Gertson loses that face off, pushing it forward. Elliott gets the first loose puck. Penner goes off the wall. Great pass to Welke. Welke on the 2-on-1. Shot, save made by Epp, and she holds on for the whistle. End-to-end action so far here in the first 3 minutes.
Chances for both teams still happening. Keeps going back and forth, and a nice save there off of the 2-on-1 to keep this a 1-goal game.
Face-off is won by the Tigers. It gets sent back to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple sends it down low, below the goal line, where it's met by a couple of players. Being held along the boards there and dug out by it looks like Thiessen. Across to Elliott. Elliott being troubled there and hounded by the Blazer forward. It gets all the way into the neutral zone where Welke has the puck. Penner giving a little bit of help. Quickly stops, turns and burns. It gets deflected in. Elliott goes rink wide to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple carries it into the neutral zone. The Balmoral is on a bit of a change. Welke grabs the puck with the shot, and a save made by Epp with the top of the glove. A great save as Welke was going in all alone. Had a partial breakaway. And I believe the puck is sent above the glass into the mesh and out of play.
Battle of the goaltenders here in this game. Is only 1 goal total in this game to show for it, just about 4 minutes into the third period. Both goalies have been having a fantastic game.
Yeah, Epp was being challenged, took it off the top of the shoulder on the glove side there. A great save against Welke to keep the game 1-0. The puck comes to the close wall here. Ocean Asham going the wrong way. It deflects the puck in front. Out front it comes, and there it is! A great give and go from behind the net, right into the slot. And that is Brooklyn Clark's second goal of the morning. Right place, right time, right off the stick. Finding a little bit of room on the blocker side was Brooklyn Clark. We've got it
passing there, and now Ridley up 2-0. Balmoral Hall is going to have to start getting into their game here and try to get some goals here before it's too late.
Looked like it was Grexton behind the net with Fulham making the making the play below the goal line, and the recipient of a great pass was number 77, Brooklyn Clark, with his second. Sandilands working in deep, goes below the goal line behind the net. Grexton there grabs the loose puck and starts skating away 2-on-2 with Fulham. Takes it in deep into the boards below the goal line. It goes. Couple of bodies mixing it up. Grexton and Fulham is downstairs, as well as Thiessen, and the puck is stopped there for a whistle.
Seen this lots of times. The puck just unable to get off of the boards. The teams have been having scrums along the boards many times this game.
Face off to the right of Anya Epp, who has faced 15 saves thus far. Looks like it's Cockrell getting some extra speed through the zone with the shot over the blocker side to the window, comes out into the slot. No recipient of the pass. Roulette just totally fine with icing this puck to alleviate some of that pressure. 15:04 left in the third. Good rush by the defenseman. The defensemen here seem to not be frustrated, but rather look to carry the puck more because they realize the necessity of getting the puck deep into Tiger territory and looking to get on that offensive side faster.
Yeah, they're doing whatever they can to get a good entry into this zone, which they struggled with in the early periods. It seems like Balmoral Hall is just going to start trying to get whatever shots they can on net and hope for a good bounce and end up on the right stick.
Yako playing that left defense had her shot blocked, and it was sent all the way down by Roulette, who will allow that change to occur. Teams are allowed to change on the icing, so we get fresh tires for the Tigers as the official down below looks to clear some of the ice, some debris of whatnot. Zaharia to the point, back to Zaharia. Tries to get it through the slot, deflected there by Roberts. Roberts working with Gertzen. Gertzen, a little bit of room, gets the shot off. Pass in front, deflected, out of the reach, rebound to the defenseman. Blocked there by Welke. Comes out in front again across the crease. And there's no Blazer there to put it in the net. Gertzen trying to go inside out on Welke. Takes Welke down. Puck comes outside the blue line. Touch icing is there. Offside is there. and Barrington finds some open ice, gets the puck up, but quickly loses it, catches them on a change. Here comes Gertson with a shot, a low shot to the blocker side, and the save made by Laurent Zaharia. Turns, gets to the half wall. It's kept in there by two Blazers. Both of them go down in a bit of a heap. And Sweet Apple gets the puck in, dumps it. There'll be no icing on the play as the Blazers slow down a little bit too much and let that play hit the red line. Shot wide to Epp. Pliers are flowing and flopping and trying to save everything in front of her. Puck goes wide as well. Elliott with the shot, and that shot goes wide as well. On Epp on the blocker side. Rebound comes around the goal line. Sent back in by the Tigers. Up the boards it comes. The Tigers keeping it in his end is Elliott. Elliott doing a great job holding the blue line there. Gertson has to turn around, throws it back at the close wall here, and it stays just inside the neutral zone. Elliott going back to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple goes off the boards. It gets deflected. It will be an icing call here with 13:06 left in the third. 2-0 is still our score. They'd like to thank our third period sponsor of this morning's game. It's almost this afternoon. We're getting close. But we'd like to thank Case Financial. And if you ever need a hand with a mortgage, give the friends at Case Financial a call. They'll help you out and get through all those wonderful terms and conditions of every mortgage possible. Face off to the left of Laurent. Face off is smothered inside that circle. Sandilands working hard. Gets it down deep. Works a bit of a cycle. Gets it back to Esposito. Esposito waiting in front of the net. Set shoots it off the wall to Esposito. Bit of a pass per se, but it found the lane nonetheless. Esposito goes down low here to Cranville. Cranville gets checked there by Giles. Loses the puck, but then kept in still by Sandilands. Sandilands makes a couple moves inside, outside. Just gets it in front. The rebound is there. Chelsea Cranville stuffing her stick inside the body of Laurent, but she makes the save there. Able to cover up with 12:30 left in the third. Good pressure down low by the Blazers.
Yeah, some great moves to get to the inside, but Laurent just basically cuts her off and makes the save herself and forces the shot. And, Blazers are starting to put the pressure here on Ridley, but down two, they got to start getting the pucks in the back of the net.
That second goal added that extra pressure of intensity just because you're running out of time here if you're a Blazer fan to see this team get on the board and then score that second. Puck goes into Blazer territory, goes off the blue line into the neutral zone where Culligan gets it, sends it to Welke. Welke tries to carry it in. Hand comes up for a delayed penalty. Looks like it'll be a chip. A great shot there by Welke. Carried up on top of the circles. The sixth skater is on. And the puck is touched there by the Blazers, and we'll get a tripping call here with just under 12 to go in the final frame.
Well, a big power play coming up here is Ridley will hope to get an insurance marker, make this a 3-goal game. As for Balmoral Hall, not the best time to take a penalty. I mean, no time is the best time to take a good penalty, but
Dana Gertson gets called 2 minutes for tripping, putting the Tigers back on the power play so far. The only marker in the third period. Coming away from the slot, Sweet Apple with the shot, and it's stopped there by the defenseman. It's cleared to the point, but not out. Kept in there by Penner and Sweet Apple. To the wing it goes, but there are two Blazers chomping at the bit to get the loose puck. They're able to get it to Elliott, but none further. It goes across ice. Welke turns around, doesn't like what she sees. Finds the open ice in Elliott. Elliott gets it inside the zone. And it will be Bissett first on the loose puck for the Blazers. And she's able to get it up to the blue line as it's blocked there by Sweet Apple with her shin pad. Up the boards it comes. Fulham through her pads over to Sweet Apple. Sweet Apple gets the loose puck, throws it in. Up in the air it comes, but it still stays inside the zone. Shot from the middle of the ice. Over the net it goes. And it just squeezes out as Elliott gets it up to Clark, who has both goals this morning. It gets checked just outside the neutral zone and out of the way. 36 left on the power play. 10:30 left in the third. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us here on ASTV. Theo Tutkaluk alongside Mr. Donnie McIntyre. Puck gets sent all the way down right on to Larange, and she's going to clear it for Giles. Giles, a little bit of room to skate with the puck, makes a pass up to the blue line and gets deflected out of play into the net. 13 seconds left on the power play against penalty against Gertson for the Blazers. 10-11 left in the frame.
Balmoral Hall with a good penalty kill so far. Haven't really given Ridley the chances that they're wanting.
There's not a lot going on that power play, as can be said. But, I mean, with a 2-0 lead, you're looking not to make a mistake for a shorthanded opportunity as well. The speed of the Blazers is very, can be seen well. The official getting dinged there in the neutral zone, right on the wall. The penalty will be over here as Gertson returns to the ice. Balmoral Hall trying to get the play up. Yako trying to use her speed. Gets checked once and twice. Epp has to cover it right in the blue crease, and she does so, making the save. So nothing going on that power play, like we said. Making no mistakes on the power play, so no shorthanded opportunities. 9 minutes. Time is ticking down. Balmoral's got to get on the scoreboard.
Yeah, Balmoral Hall's got to they've got to get their energy going. They've got to get their passing. They've just got to perfect the parts of their game so that they can try to tie this game up or take a lead in the last 9:40 here.
Trying to stretch the play as Gertson was waiting by the blue line. In comes the Blazers. It comes out to the neutral zone. However, Jenna Cockrell has to turn, throws it in deep, right on net. Bit of a deflection. A couple of extra weird bounces, but Larange makes the save and holds on for the whistle.
Bit of an awkward bounce there, which is always scary when you're a goaltender. You never know which way that puck's going to go, but luckily went in Larange's favor.
I know I have scored a couple of those long bounces in my day. Never wrong to throw it on net and see what happens.
Sometimes it just works out your way.
Face-off is won by the Tigers.
Here's an example netters.
Still have to have good aim on the ice to get it on net. Shot there against that with the save. Puck along the half wall there. Blazers looking to get some passes together to try to go back down below. Is Lavender gets it over to Ocean Asham. Asham carries it again down below, looking to get some speed. Couple of nifty moves. She gets through this ice into the neutral zone. At the blue line, she makes the pass. It gets taken off the stick by Culligan. It goes down low to Asham. Asham and Gertson working down low, but Welke pins. And we're going to have a power play here for the Blazers. It looks like a tripping call will be made. We'll see which player is being penalized here. So it'll be number 23, Lily Welke.
Huge opportunity here for Balmoral Hall to try to get this within one. There's only 8.5 to go, so if they can't score on this power play, their time's really going to be ticking down.
Fulham taking the job as Zaharia. Zaharia is able to get it to the blue line, looking for that open lane to shoot Thiessen. Moving again, she's finally an open lane shot, saved with the blocker by Larange. Cockrell moving down low, getting to Zaharia down low, below the goal line, out top at front, just under the stick of Thiessen, and they have to retrieve it back in their own end. They have to be smart about it. The forecheckers of Ridley are right on Thiessen. She makes an interesting pass up to the neutral zone where Esposito just can't get the loose puck, and it gets sent all the way down into their own. 1:19 in the power play remaining. Just under 8 to play in the third. Zaharia waiting for the winger to come on the ice. Goes cross ice to Dana Gertson. Gertson Gets it to the blue line over to Thiessen. Rebecca Thiessen with the shot. Rebound is there out of the glove. First time we haven't seen the hold on the glove, and it comes out of the blue line as Gertson was moving away from the pass of Thiessen. Gertson skating in, quickly turns towards the boards, gets to the half wall. Back to Gertson. Shot on the glove. Rebound is there. Just squirms away from the front of the net as Abby Russell is able to get it away from harm. Sikorova loses the puck below the goal line and squirts to Gertson at the half wall. Gertson goes below the net. Rebound, or wraparound, by Asham tried. Gets moved away. Puck is then taken by Sweet Apple, and Sweet Apple is able to get it all the way down the ice. With 10 left on the power play, 6:40 in the game. That'll just about do it for that power play for the Balmoral Hall Blazers. Again, everything was kept to the outside, Donnie.
Yeah, and once again, Larange just staying her ground in her net as she has now faced 31 shots.
Yeah, not very many shots from the big mud puddle in front of the net. Couple of scrums, but the perimeter shots easily seen and saved by the Ridley netminder. Puck goes down into Blazer territory to the blue line. Through the neutral zone it comes. It goes all the way down into Ridley territory. No icing as Giles picks up the loose puck. Gets deflected. Kept in by the Blazers. Giles quick on the stick, able to get it up to her line mates. Bit of a battle here along the blue line. Who's going to get possession? Looks like Balmoral is going to get it dumped in deep, and they will forecheck on it as Penner gets to the loose puck. She's able to skate out of the zone, get it up to the neutral zone where it gets shaked and baked by Bassett. Bassett making the play at the blue line there up to Abigail Roberts. Roberts has her pass taken away. 2-on-1, 3-on-1, deflected, and the shot is deflected right to Abigail Roberts. Sandulins with the shot. Sandulins takes the shot over the glove, hits the glass, and stays out. The puck comes over here to Culligan. Culligan battling with the defenseman yet again. Fulham working with down low against Cranville. Puck comes out to Ridley College. Have to be careful here with the changes as the puck is along those boards. It looks like we're going to get a penalty against Ridley here on the delayed penalty. Gertson has the defender fall right in front of him and just cannot get around her on the other side. We'll have that penalty call for a 2-minute power play again for the Balmoral Hall Blazers. It'll be number 9, I believe, Abby Grexton taking a 2-minute tripping call. 4:45, if there's any time, the time is now. 4:45, the time is winding down to get on the board and make this a 2-1 hockey game for the Blazers. And we'll have a timeout. Well, Donnie, we've seen a lot of shots from the perimeter. We have to find some way to get a darting Blazer to find that seam and get into that slot area, but then also get low shots so we can get some rebounds.
Yeah, you need, if they want to take the shots from the perimeter, I think you got to hope for the pad rebound, but I think their main focus should be to try to get into that slot, try to get the quick shots off, because right now the perimeter shots just haven't really been working.
What has been working is the glove, the blocker, the pads, the jersey, the helmet of the Ridley goaltender, who is, I don't want to jinx her, but this is going to be her second shutout if the score stays the same this weekend. And she has been an absolute wall when it comes to being in the net.
Yeah, fantastic play tonight, or this afternoon, I should say.
Face off to the left. Thiessen being challenged there by Roulette. Sweet Apple is able to grab the loose puck and send it all the way down. Jenna Cockrell turns, waits behind the net. Time is not waiting. Waiting is not the right time. You need to get that puck out of your zone as soon as possible. Sweet Apple quickly there on the forecheck. This 1-3 check of the Tigers is proving a lot of issues for the Blazers. They're unable to get by the wave. and the puck is touched by one of the gloves there on the bench. 1 forechecker, 3 along the red line. It's one of those things, maybe you just got to throw it high in the air over top of everybody.
Yeah.
Kind of a deep pass one if you're one of those Madden players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, and Ridley, I like what they're doing here on the penalty kill. They're still putting some pressure on Balmoral Hall, but at the same time they're making sure they won't let anything up.
Beeson going cross ice there, getting the puck in deep. Is Sandilands. Sandilands loses it at the blue line. And here comes Fulham. Fulham with a head of speed. She's got a partial break, but there comes the goalie, Anya Epp, about 10 feet outside the crease to cover up the play. Fulham had a lot of speed, and she picked her head up in the nick of time to prevent the big crash of netminder to player. Yeah,
smart play by the goaltender to come out there and challenge to make sure that there was no breakaway shot available for Ridley on the shorthanded opportunity.
Blazers owning the puck below. The net is Bissett. Bissett's going to use her speed a little bit. She gets checked there immediately. And there's finally Ocean Ashton able to get into the zone with a shot. Quick shot. Rebound was there, and Sikorova just puts it wide on the far post. A great chance to fill the net. Just missing it by a couple of inches was Carolina Sikorova on a great rebound shot. Kept in on the blue line. Back and forth they go. Esposito is going to get the return pass back to Sikorova, but it goes between his skates. Fulham takes the shot, and it's kept in on the blue line yet again. Rebound is there, and deflected by Sikorova and kept between the stick and the blocker of the netminder. We have 22 seconds left in the power play. Chance for a couple chances, 2 more chances. I'll get this once, I'll get this out eventually. 2 more chances left here, perhaps in the power play. Zaharia back to the point to Cockrell, gets that shot deflected. Over to Zander. Zander can't keep it in, and Welke is going to be able to get it out of the zone just to the center ice line, and that's as far as it gets. Balmoral quick on the attack. Zaharia loses the puck on the sidewall. Gertson gets it there to Cockrell. Cockrell quick returns, looking for the shot. The deflect. There it is! And a great tip-in by the captain. Karine Sandilands off of the pass by Jenna Cockrell. Just as the power play was expiring, we have a 2-1 hockey game. 34th shot finally gets by the Ridley netminder. A much-needed goal.
Yeah, and you can sure tell that Balmoral Hall is the host team. This is a louder rink for that goal, and now this game's wide open with 2.5 to go in a 1-goal game.
Skating hard against the Tigers are 2 forecheckers in Gertson and Sandilands. Puck comes up to Clark. The net is wide open, and an amazing bit of accuracy by Brooklyn Clark, who nets her hat-trick goal with 2:23 left in the third. A bit of a broken play down low as the puck squirted out between the blue line and the center ice line, and Brooklyn Clark was able to jump on it, pick her head up quick, and take that quick shot to make it a 2-goal lead yet again.
Thought it might have been a bit early for the goaltender to be pulled. There's still over 2 minutes left and only a 1-goal game, but we'll see if Balmoral Hall decides to pull the goalie yet again here once it comes down to the final 2 minutes.
Well, there's no reason to leave things in the tank now. You might as well empty her all out. Esposito getting to the boards. It's kept in and taken out by Clark. And Clark puts it all the way down into the zone. There'll be no icing as it doesn't have enough room now. Bissett quickly has to turn, fires it behind her net, leads it for a reverse pass. Comes up to the sidewalls. Through the neutral zone it comes. Great pass up to Asham. Asham tries to go inside out. The puck is still free. And right before Sikorova can get her stick on it, yet again, we have Brooke Larange covering it up with the trapper. 1:36 here in the third. A 3-1 deficit I almost have to agree with you. At 2.5 minutes, a bit early, pulling the netminder, but Zach and Boots, coaches of BH, probably thought with possession down low they were going to have a chance to get the extra attacker on. Puck comes to the blue line, kept in. Sandilands on the sidewall. The goal scorer moving to the middle of the ice. Passes back to the blue line with the shot. Save made by Larange, kicked aside. Rebound is now all along the far boards. Zaharia moving to the front, gets it across ice to Thiessen. Thiessen with the shot. And easily seen from 50 feet out. And an easy save made by the netminder. 1:11 left in the third. I don't know if BH has a timeout. They didn't take one earlier today, did they?
I'm not sure. I think they may have.
They may have. Okay, so regardless, they're going to play this through with just over a minute to go in the third. Zaharia, Sandilands, and Gertson working down low. Culligan tying it up. Gertson gets it out front, throws it against the net. It's against the net. We'll get a whistle here with 57 left in the game. Looks like
Balmoral Hall will be pulling the goaltender for the extra man.
Forwards stay the same. Face-off is won by the Tigers. They get it high in the air and it stays in play. Good on the play, Barrington. Barrington gets it off the sideboards. Will it have enough for an icing? Yes, it will. It'll come back into Ridley territory here with 44 left on the clock. Probably could have just put a little bit less on it, so it skated away, draw away style. But nonetheless, love of the face-off deep on the zone to the right of the netminder. Welke taking the face-off against Zaharia. Wins the draw to Sikorova. Sikorova battling with Culligan here in the corner. Comes away with the puck is Barrington. Barrington goes across the wall. Sandilands able to get the loose puck, but it's going to be tied up by Welke and a couple of players against the wall. They're looking to get it moved. Are the Balmoral players, but unsuccessful with 20 seconds left here. The face-off will be now to the left side of the goaltender. Kind of want to throw as many players as you can to the front of the net. Do or die time here. Face-off one. Sweet Apple gets it to the half wall. It's staying along the half wall. Sikorova, Sandilands. Sandilands takes a shot and it goes through the legs and wide. And it comes out of the zone. Thiessen unable to keep it in. And it trickles down into the neutral zone. That'll about do it for the game this morning as the Ridley Tigers end this weekend off with a victory, finishing their record so far. 2 wins, a loss, and a tie, defeating the Balmoral Hall Blazers, who have 1 victory this weekend, 3-1. Shots in favor of the Balmoral Hall Blazers, 35-20. We'll do the handshakes. A great weekend, 10 games all in the books. Great to see this showcase and such great playing and even-keeled games. No blowouts, very competitive hockey. Any last words from you, Donnie?
Just a lot of great hockey. It was a fun weekend of being able to cover this this weekend, and great hockey from every team.
A great job by the Balmoral Hall Blazers, hosting a fantastic weekend here at Bell MTS Iceplex. I'm Theo Tatkulak alongside Mr. Donnie McIntyre. We'd like to say thank you for watching on Amateur Sports TV, your source for amateur sports. And if you're catching out, we'll be back later on in the end of the month, draw weight style, with some curling coverage at the Assiniboine Curling Club, the MJCT Championship. So if you like the curling, stick with us on ASTV. Thank you and have a great rest of the weekend.